Alright, so in this video we're taking a look at this solar powered address sign. Alright, check out a couple of images and then we'll take a closer look. Alright, so we're taking a look at this address sign. It's pretty decent as far as the build quality. No real complaints there. Power button on the back. You have your mounting portion here. Your solar panel, which has a degree of adjustment. Of course, you can turn that different ways. Try to get as much sun as possible. So 6 to 8 hours roughly would be ideal during the day, and then you can get hours of use during the night, pretty much throughout the entire night. So long as you get enough during the day. And I like these little designs they have on it, a little bit right there at the bottom. So that's the actual unit. It's kind of thick. And if I turn the power on, cover up the panel, you can see it does a good job as far as the illumination goes. So let me turn that off. Alright, so this is the box here that it comes in, the sleeve over the box. You have your mounting bracket with the thumb screw and 3 holes in the bottom. Maybe you can see the 3 holes. So that's going to be if you want to mount this, on the side of the home or what have you, and you just slide that in like that. Or you have this sort of garden stake, and of course you just assemble this, and then you can stick that into the yard. So depends on what option you prefer. You have your hardware for mounting, including some plastic anchors as well as the 3 screws. And then you have an assortment of numbers. So let's just take one of them out here, for example. And so that's going to go across or against the unit like that. So when it's illuminated, it should stand out pretty well. Now this portion here is just a giant white sticker. There's squares or rectangles all the way down the center, and I don't know if you can actually see it or not, but it's actually tapered, so that way you've got the larger and it comes down to a smaller taper, so you can center the numbers. Unfortunately, I have 4 and this has 5, so it won't be perfectly centered without having to make some adjustments, so hopefully I can get that adjusted well enough. And last but not least is some information. It actually has product information. Says 11.41 by 9.05 by 2.16 inch. So that is your size. 1800 milliamps for the battery. IP65 for the water resistance. Model number L35, 5.5 volt. So a few other little details. And then on the back, it actually shows you, which is pretty simple and pretty obvious, but it shows you about placing the numbers, placing the stake, in the ground and attaching it, or affixing it to the side of a wall using the supplied hardware. So very simple. Instructions aren't really needed, but always appreciated. But anyway, I've already tested to make sure that it's functional, works, charges and powers on and everything. But I wanted to show you like this so you can see it without the numbers and give you kind of a before after. Alright, so I'm going to get the numbers installed, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at it outside and see what it looks like, I guess during the day and night, so you can see kind of a before after in that regard as well. Alright, so there'll be a link below if you want to check out more. Otherwise, check out what it looks like when it's actually set up and in use. Alright, thanks for watching.